Weiss, Ricky Skaggs, and Muppets having bad days with Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. And now, here's your host, Conan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Big show tonight. Quiet, you animals. You people sicken me. No. I've always wanted to start a show that way. Big show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big stars are here. We're going to have a great time. And I got some good news. Well, not good news, interesting news. Folks, finally, I don't know if you've been reading the papers, but finally something interesting happened at the impeachment trial yesterday. Finally. Did you read about this? Yesterday at the impeachment trial, a heckler in the Senate gallery was arrested after standing up and yelling, "Take a vote, let's get it over with." True story. True story. That's right. The weird thing is it was President Clinton. He's trying. They're finally voting on stuff thanks to an overwhelming vote at the impeachment trial. Monica Lewinsky will not be appearing on the floor of the Senate. That's right. Yeah, and after hearing this, President Clinton said, "What about the floor of the Oval Office?" You're angry with me now, but in time, you'll see how hilarious that really was. Or not. I don't know if we have any NBA fans here tonight, but the, okay. Oh! That's how you show your support. Oh! A caveman is with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA season finally started tonight. Finally started, and you can tell the players are a little out of shape. That's right. In fact, at practice yesterday, Latrell Sprewell got winded halfway through strangling his coach. I acted it out for you. Visual aids help. And then telling you about a new book. There's a new book out that I think women will appreciate. A new book came out this week called A Complete Guide to Everything Men Need to Know About Sex. And this book tells men all the ways to make sex more satisfying for women. That's right, and there's also an edition written telling women what men like, but all it says is, say yes. Which, We men are simple. Let's talk about tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show tonight. From the show VIP, Pamela Anderson is on the show. Pamela Anderson. I stand no chance at all. When she sees that my eyebrows have been slicked, she'll leave. We also have, from the show The Pretender, Michael T. Weiss. The Pretender is here. He is the Pretender. Are you going to play Great Pretender? I knew it. And then we're thrilled, a musical guest, Ricky Skaggs, is on the show. This is so much show that I'm actually frightened about the whole thing. And right there he is, folks, dressed like a banker for no reason at all, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Max Weinberg 7. Andrew, nice to see you.
Hi.
Jeffrey, is Pamela Anderson here yet? An interesting situation's developing here. Pamela Anderson, usually guests are here by now. They get here like 20 minutes before this point, get makeup on and stuff like that.
And usually the guests know they're going to be on before we say they're going to be on. In this instance, well, it may be my fault.
Yeah.
I booked her. And...
Oh, no. She hasn't gotten here yet. Was she in the car on the way here? What's that? She's not even in the car yet.
That's she doesn't travel by car. She has a jetpack.
Yeah. Should be no problem.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She just will ride over here? What? She's in the car. She's in the car, everybody. She's on. Let me just point out that this show is so pathetic. We celebrate the fact that one of the guests is on the car on the way over.
Right.
No other show does that. But this show.
Right.
You know what? If there might be traffic, she might not show. She'll show eventually. Don't tune out. I want maximum tune in. She will be here. But in case she's a little late, we have a stand-in ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, our prop master, Bobby Bowman, is ready to fill in as Pamela. Let's see her, he's right there. The illusion is stunning.
Now, I know he didn't technically have any lines, but we need to pay him as a principal for that.
Nah, screw him. That's right. I don't care about the people around me. No, he'll be well compensated. You know, while we're waiting, she'll be here.
Okay.
While we're waiting, I did want to point out one of the great perks about working at this show.
Mm-hmm.
First perk, I get to sit here and talk
Right.
with Pamela Anderson. Big perk. Right?
Possibly. She's gonna be here,
All
man.
right.
She loves me, man. Pam Anderson or a reasonable facsimile.
Yeah. No, she'll be here.
Okay, I know.
Trust me.
I know.
I know about women.
I know. Yes. You know about women.
She'll be here. But another perk about working here is we have this amazing satellite dish. At the top of the building here. We're in the General Electric building, the GE building right here in Rockefeller Center. And we have this amazing high-tech satellite dish that the network uses, and Andy and I get to plug into it every now and then.
Right.
And we get amazing channels.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, this is it's a big TV network. There's a local TV station.
Right.
You gotta have it all covered, the
Sure,
world.
but
So
we
gotta
see
get it all.
everything.
And we get it.
Yeah.
We don't have any use for it, but we get it too.
But what I thought was kind of neat is that, you know, of course, everybody gets cable. We're talking about channels you people have never, ever seen. And I thought, instead of Andy and I just hoarding this, some of these stations are pretty cool. Shouldn't we share them with the rest of you people tonight? Shouldn't we see some of these really cool cable channels? So let's have the TV come down. I think this is going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody gets standard channels like CNN or the Weather Channel.
Right.
Everyone gets those, but we get some channels nobody gets, like this one. It's called Forgotten Movie Classics. And they're showing this movie I've never seen. It's called Battle for Burrito Island. Battle for Burrito Island, starring Marlon Brando and Roseanne Barr. I think we got to check out this movie, I think.
It's weird. Battle for Burrito Island with Brando and Roseanne. I've never heard of that.
Let's see.
Burrito Island is mine.
It's mine.
Burrito Island is mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
No, it's mine.
It's mine.
Burrito Island's mine.
Burrito Island is definitely mine.
It's mine.
That is some plot. I had me.
Just the way the tension built. It's fine. Who will win?
Here's a channel I want to check out. It's called Ineffectual Parenting Channel.
Ineffectual parenting.
Ineffectual Parenting Channel.
No, I'm just saying you're a little critical sometimes. Yeah. Little carrots and celery,
this time?
olives. No, it wasn't cheap. It was just, you know, it was just a little together. Yeah. Oh, what music did they play? Oh, I can't remember. You know, who was thinking about the music we were allowed to talk about? Yeah.
Mom, hello.
Hold on a second. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe? Okay. Hold on. Where are you going with that?
Shoot Billy in the face.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Not in the house.
No.
No. Yeah. No, I didn't see their car. Oh, they got.
She's talking to him anyway. Big deal. She just said not in the house.
I don't get that one at all.
Here's one I want to check out. It's called, I have no idea what this is, Bill Riley's Jump and Choke channel.
Jump and choke.
Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Bill Riley, and it's time to jump and choke. So let's do it! Prepare to choke! Hello! Hello! I'm Bill Riley, and I was wondering if...
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, smooth. Finally, a guy who can jump and choke. That's what I say. Okay, and this is a really, if that was a confusing title, this one I have no idea. It's called The Barbarino Ray Channel.
Barbarino Ray.
The Barbarino Ray Channel.
Thanks, Bob. I'll tell him. Write the check. Deal's
All right.
done.
Good. Just tell him that when I cut the check, it's going to be for 2,000 more than probably what he...
Oh, no! I just got shot with a Barbarino rat.
What are you doing?
Across the street, somebody shot me. No, this has been going on a while now.
It's like totally weird. I just got shot by Barbarino Ray myself now. It's kind of like so weird or something. It's like a Barbarino.
Here, birdies. Anyone want some food from the old lady?
Hey, birds, how about some grub from Barbarino?
That was unbelievable. I'm totally speechless. I mean, it was like crazy with the rubber hose and up your nose. It's unbelievable. Us here, when the bed, it was wait till Mr.
What?
The thing with the hose and Mr. Carter.
Where?
Here. Who? Us, Mr. Woodman, Mr. Carter.
Beware the Barbarino Ray, folks.
I gotta get me one of them.
No, you stay away from that Barbarino Ray. Gotta check out this one. It's called Puppets Last Words Channel.
Puppets' last words.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Grandma, hi, how are you?
Oh, fine. Listen, sweetie, I have something to tell you.
Okay.
I was born with both sets of genitalia.
What does this thing do?
Oh no, what have I done?
I sure do love my morning cup of coffee. That's the slowest anyone's ever reached for a cup of acid. All right.
It made it all the more prophetic.
Yeah. Here's one. It's another forgotten movie classics. They're showing a different movie apparently now, and come on, we're out here every.
Missed the ending.
Yeah, we don't know about the other one. There's a new one. Let's check it out. They're showing Trouble at Sausage Ridge. Trouble at Sausage Ridge, and it's starring Luciano Pavarotti and Star Jones. We got to see this.
Sausage Ridge is mine.
It's mine.
You're so wrong, it's mine.
It's mine.
It's a man.
It's mine. I like the first movie better. The first movie.
Well, it had a burrito island.
And then, you know, folks, we're going to go, but, you know, we really can't in good conscience leave without checking in just one more time Bill Riley's Jump and Choke channel, right? We got to see that one again.
Call back later.
I love that guy. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm told, is she here? Pamela Anderson is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a break. My first guest became an international superstar from her role on Baywatch, and currently you can see her in the syndicated series VIP. She's also on the cover of the latest Playboy right here. Narrowly beating me out. Please welcome Pamela Anderson. I can do it. The host is supposed to do it. Let's try that again.
I'm sorry, I'm late. I can't believe I almost didn't make the show.
I know, it's such an important show.
It is.
No, thank you very much for coming. What, you just were running a little behind?
This has been a crazy schedule. We've been up since 3:30 this morning, and
Right.
I'm totally over myself. I've been talking about myself all day with all these interviews. So,
Let's talk
what about
me.
you? Yeah, let's talk about you.
I'm very beautiful. No, we're just glad you're here.
Oh, we have
We're
the
glad
same
you're here.
driver, Tony.
That's right. Yeah, he's always
Tony
telling me
is
that
always-
he's pitching me to you.
I've been wanting to do your show forever. It just never worked out.
Well,
And plus now you're going to do my show, so it's bribery.
well, let's talk about your
That
show.
would be
Can I
awesome.
actually be on your show?
Yes, yeah, you got to be on my show.
I'm not sure if people want to see me on your show.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Beauty shots of me running down the lane.
It's not Baywatch, it's VIP.
I know. I'm talking about VIP.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
we
you're
do some
very-
slow motion running
There are
on
very
VIP too.
beautiful women in VIP.
Yes.
This new series, you guys play bodyguards. You're a bodyguard.
Well, I'm not a real bodyguard. They're bodyguards, and I'm the head of the agency. They tell me I'll never leave the office. They just want to use my name because it's a high-profile name.
Right.
And, of course, I'm always in the middle of everything, hanging from helicopters, jumping off the buildings, and with hot pants and high heels. Of course. It's very realistic.
I'm glad they...
Happens to me all the time.
I was going to say it would be... I didn't think you'd be in a big parka on this show.
No.
But Pamela Anderson should do a Wild North series.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Well, but you know, it's kind of I've watched the show, and you actually have some of the people from the show here.
Yeah,
is that
they're
right?
here. Posse. There they are.
What are
Nat
some of the
and
other
Molly
ladies?
Represent.
Oh, hi. I love the idea of beautiful women who are bodyguards. I can just see guys hiring them who don't need a bodyguard.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what happens on the show too.
Right.
You know, they're just trying to get a date.
That's what I would do. I need to be protected from my rabid fans.
Exactly. You know? No, they're very lethal. They know what they're doing. They're like explosive expert, and she can speak 7 languages, and you know, like everyday bodyguards.
Yeah. Those beautiful women who can do it all. What about the, there's a club, I guess, that you guys have on the set. Is that right? You and the other women have formed like a club? Is that
the
true?
LPC, the Little Players Club. Yep, yeah.
What is that? What is...
LPC, Little Players Club. It means we're, I don't know. What do you want to say? LPH? Low Pro Hose? I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I'm completely lost, but very happy to be here. Still the same. And what do you guys do? Do you guys hang out together on the set? And
We hang out all the time, and we've created our own little language. Everything is like, you know, acronyms. It's kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What kind of stuff do you talk about?
Poop.
Well, I'm happy I explored this area. I'll tell you that much right now.
Natalie's obsessed. She's like, you know, she's not a very good influence.
Right.
You know, because I'm very wholesome and
right.
and modest until I met Nat, and now I'm off the hook.
Okay.
Okay.
She's led you down a bad path.
Yeah, she has.
I can help you. Let's talk about your life, because I would think, you know, there are levels of fame, and we have famous people on this show occasionally, and but you're one of those people who anywhere in the world now, you put up your picture, and they don't even have to speak English. They know exactly who you are. How do you just go out and get a pizza? Do you ever go anywhere on your own?
I don't really go anywhere on my own anymore. I mean, I work so much that really I haven't had time to go anywhere anyway.
Right.
But when I'm at home, I'm with my kids, and well, sometimes, like Natalie and I go to the mall sometimes, and we hide out in the lingerie department, kind of put hats on backwards. And
Yes, no one will recognize you in the lingerie department. I'm safe now, you know. It's like you can't just put on a hat, you know what I mean? It's just...
No. I've had people come up to me if I have a hat on backwards or just really low-key, and they're like, you can't fool me. Like, they get really mad at me. Like, I'm trying to fool somebody.
You just got to get, like, in a potato sack or something.
Yeah,
That's the only way. Do you, you know, I wanted to talk about, I mentioned Baywatch at the beginning. I'm fascinated. I read somewhere in an article, you've never watched an episode of Baywatch.
I
Any of the
haven't.
episodes?
Well, when I was on it, I didn't watch it.
Why?
I've seen an episode now. I mean, I just watched one recently.
You never watched any of the episodes?
No, I get too nervous. But you know what I love? I watch VIP all the time. I mean, I watch the dailies and I go through it. I'm more like involved in that side of it. I mean,
You
I didn't have any
very
control.
cleverly brought it back to VIP.
Yes, exactly. Well, no. I never watched it.
Good.
No, but I do. It's a totally different thing for me.
Why can you
I
watch
never
yourself
watched it.
on the new show, but you couldn't watch yourself on Baywatch?
Well, there's a lot more creative input that I have, and I actually have a lot more influence on that show. And so, I watch it more carefully. On Baywatch, I was just, winging it. I didn't really know too much about what I was doing, and I really didn't have any control of the character or anything like that. So
they would just tell you what Hasselhoff would just say. You got to do this, and this is the way it is.
The script and all sorts of things. You didn't really have any control.
Hasselhoff, wasn't it? Pushed you around,
It was Hasselhoff. He pushed me around. I know.
I hate that Hasselhoff.
He taught me a lot, though.
If you want me to kick his ass, I will. I could do it. Well, if you don't want me to, I won't. What were you like? You talk about your kids. You have kids now. What were you like as a kid? What kind of person were you? Did you get in a lot of trouble? Were you like a good kid?
I was always in trouble. I can't imagine that. But my mom told me I was always in trouble. I used to, hide my brother in a barrel and tell him not to come out and have the police look for him and everything. It was always very high drama stuff.
Wait a minute. That's pretty serious. You'd tell him to get in a barrel and then you'd go tell, like, the police that
exactly.
my brother's missing?
My brother's missing. And the fire department would come, everything would come, and then they'd find my brother, and my brother would say, I can't come out until my sister says I can. So he'd totally blow it for me.
Right.
But
that's when you say, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's
exactly.
crazy.
He's totally crazy. There are all sorts of things like that. And it was just high drama at all times. Can't imagine that.
Yeah, well, things change.
Things change, I know.
Let's talk about, I'm intrigued by one part of your past, but specifically you went out and you were engaged to Scott Baio. Isn't that right?
Okay,
I want to talk about Scott Baio because I know him, of course, as Chachi. Andy knows him as Charles from Charles in Charge. Everyone has their favorite, but you guys went out for a while, and you were engaged, but it didn't happen. And I wanted to do you a favor tonight. We have a special thing we do here on the show called If They Made It. And If They Made It is where we take people, real celebrity couples, and we look into the future using an incredible technology, and we see what their child would look like
have to see this.
if they had a child. So we're going to show you right now what the child would have looked like if you and Scott Baio had had one. They're the two of you, and let's see the child you would have had. Why?
There's no such thing as an ugly baby.
Any regrets? Listen, we really appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
And,
I'm sorry I was late.
Oh, don't worry about it. We're just glad you're here, okay? Check your local listings, everyone, for VIP, the new show. And Pamela Anderson, please come back sometime. It's good having you here. Pamela Anderson, everybody. Michael T. Weiss coming up. We'll take a break. Goodbye. Coming up next, we're going to talk to the Pretender, of course, Michael T. Weiss.
That's a great show.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Somebody help me!
Andy, did you hear that?
Yeah. Sounds like it's coming from the street.
Outside?
Yeah. Oh my God, that woman looks like she's in real trouble. Somebody ought to help her.
Do not move, lady. You are pissing me off.
Do something.
Have no fear. This sounds like a job for Captain Andy.
What?
That's right, Captain Andy. Faithful sidekick by day, fearless crime avenger by night. Get to it. Help that woman.
Oh, yeah, right, Captain Andy. You know what? Captain Andy would love to help out, but he's a little under the weather. He got some radiation poisoning from that earthquake machine that he foiled last week. So he actually has arranged that all his crime fighting be picked up by the Freckled Wonder.
The Freckled Wonder?
Yeah, the Freckled Wonder.
It's funny, I didn't hear that Freckled Wonder is supposed to take over Captain Andy's stuff.
It was in all the papers.
Shut up!
You know, look, I'm sure the Freckled Wonder would really love to help, but he's out of the country. He's fighting crime in South America. He's unavailable. I'm pretty sure that this is a job that could easily be handled by Captain Andy.
Freckled Wonder.
Captain Andy.
Freckled Wonder.
Captain Andy.
All right, fine. Fine. Want Captain Andy to do it? Fine. Captain Andy will do it.
Well, I just
Just
think
like
you should do
Captain
it.
Andy always does.
Oh, you don't do that much.
Don't do much.
Come on. I don't ask you that often.
You never do a thing.
Oh, come on.
Freckled Wonder hasn't done anything in weeks.
Freckled Wonder is busy. Freckled Wonder has stuff to do.
Of course, Freckled Wonder's busy, so it's up to Captain Andy.
Well, I just think you should do something once in a while. All right, everybody, I think he's got it under control. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, Michael T. Weiss, the Pretender's here. Stick around. Everybody, we're back. My next guest can be seen every Saturday night right here on NBC as The Pretender. Please welcome Michael T. Weiss. Okay, we better put this away. Now,
I could hold it. You guys are going to talk. I don't have to say anything.
you get nothing, Richter, nothing. Michael.
Yes, sir. Hello.
I thank you for being here. I got to say, the name of the show, The Pretender, I just always kind of liked that name. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love those kind of show names like The Equalizer, The Pretender.
It's like your love life. You know?
Yeah. My love life used to be sad, but not anymore, my friend.
Now she's on your show.
No, I just have this magazine. But I just kind of like that name. Do people ever give you a hard time about being the pretender?
It gets a little tiresome, like when you're...
Do you like the way I say it? Can I be the new guy who says it on the show? Michael T. Weiss is the pretender.
There's all those P shows on Saturday night, like the Profiler and the Pretender.
Profiler meets the pretender. Together they make love to the equalizer.
Actually, we're doing a crossover show, the Profiler and the Pretender. I'm going to be on her show, Allie Walker, and she's going to be on my show.
That's going to confuse everybody.
It's going to make everybody completely...
Do people give you a hard time about the name, though?
You're at the grocery store, and they're like, what are you pretending to shop for today? You're like, I haven't heard that about 4,000 times today, you know?
Try being named Conan.
The barbarian.
Hey, Conan.
Yeah.
Where's your sword? Dad, stop it.
On the streets in New York, it's like, yo, the pretender. You know, yo, the pretender. I mean,
right.
And in Paris, it's Le Chameleon. And in,
the what? The chameleon.
The chameleon. And in Australia, it's the pretender.
And in Germany, it's Dein Pretender. Ist das die Schusslauten und Pretender? Why do I portray all German people as crazy? I don't know. It's not right what I do. You're originally from Chicago,
yes, sir.
And I understand, you know, a lot of actors when they're starting out, they, you know, have to struggle a bit. You were actually one of those people who delivered singing telegrams, is that right?
Thank you for bringing up the most dark period of my acting career. I appreciate it.
That's what I do, my friend. I'm the embarrasser.
I did.
Weeknight.
I did.
Meet my friend, the humiliator.
I sang telegrams, yes, in a very dark period of my acting career. I remember I was stuck. My car.
What's the lowest point of being a singing telegram person? Like, what's?
It was a choice between the pregnant nun costume or the leprechaun.
I want to hear about the leprechaun. I love it when people are forced to dress like a leprechaun.
Leprechauns, you know, but not by choice. You know, if you choose to dress like a leprechaun by choice, that's completely up to you, and I could see it. But for me, it was. You know.
You shouldn't mess with the embarrasser.
No, and my car ran out of gas. And it was 30 below zero.
And you're dressed like a leprechaun.
Dressed like a leprechaun. And I remember thinking there's just got to be a better way. And I thought to myself, one day I'm going to tell this story on a talk show.
And you're kind of right.
And
we qualify now.
And,
yeah.
And Pamela Lee said, you know, hello.
She said hi to you?
Yeah, Pamela Anderson. Yeah, Pamela Anderson.
She's gone. I'm glad that she's not watching now. She won't. Do you think she's really going to run home tonight? I've got to see myself on Conan.
I'll stay up. You know.
That's my life. I don't have Pam Anderson. I have you in my corner. Watching me longingly on the TV. Let's talk about fan mail. You must get Pretender fan mail, right? You get fan mail.
Yes, we get lots of wacky fan mail.
Did you ever, was there anyone you ever wrote fan mail to?
I used to have a crush on Valerie Bertinelli when I was a kid. Remember that show?
That's not something to laugh about. That's Valerie Bertinelli is still hot, I think, but at the time,
she's about.
I just saved myself a lot of grief. But
One day at a time.
Back then, she was cute.
I wrote her a fan letter. She sent me a letter back, a picture of her in cutoffs. I remember as a kid, and I still had that picture. I remember running into her.
I have a picture of Ed Asner in cutoffs from when I was a kid.
And I remember seeing her at a party and saying, you know, I wrote you when I was 12, and she went.
Yeah, because it's like you at the supermarket. Hey, what are you pretending now, buddy? You know.
I know.
And she probably didn't like that you said when I was 12 I was writing you a fan letter. You went to the Super Bowl, I understand? Was that a
I
fun
went
time?
to the Super Bowl. It wasn't a very exciting game, but it was a lot of fun to be there.
Now, I want to ask one thing, but they always give, I've never gone to like a sporting event and gotten special tickets, but it seems like they put, like when Fox has a sporting event, they put all the Fox people there and they keep cutting to them, like, you know what I mean, to promote their shows. Yeah. Do you get special cool seats because you're the Pretender?
Well, I mean,
or do you just pretend they're good seats? Why am I sitting near the way in the back?
And I was on the 38-yard line.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's a good seat.
A pretty good seat. It was very funny. I was sitting there, and this note passed down from the upper stands down.
Right.
Like it was like the third quarter, and I got the note and said, hello there, Mr. Pretender.
Michael T. Weiss.
My name is Michael. They call me the Pretender. We are really big Atlanta fans, and we were wondering if you could go out in the field and pretend to be a quarterback. Well, Mr. Chandler, I'm kidding. Kidding. Don't beat me up.
Well, this Saturday, back-to-back episodes of The Pretender, starting at 8 on NBC. Michael, thanks for stopping by. Best of luck with the show.
Thank
Michael T. Weiss. All right, you can have this. There you go. We'll be right back, folks. Ricky Skaggs coming up. Everybody, we're back. My next guest tonight blew us all away with their performance on the show about a year ago. Tonight, they're here to do it again with a song from their new album, Ancient Tones. Please welcome Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder.
tombstones. I promised you before you died. Our love will bloom forever, darling. When we race side to side, Lord, send the angels for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth, love, and come to you when I die.
Hey, thank you very much. Ricky Skaggs, everybody, and Kentucky Thunder. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. That was great. Thank you guys very much. Okay, everybody, that is our show for the evening. Do want to thank all my guests. Thank you very much for doing it again. Stay tuned for Friday night. We'll see you Monday. Good night.